Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is AJ Budgets. I want to say thank you all for being here with me today. I appreciate every single one of you. In today's video, we are going to switch out to a new binder, and then I'm going to be switching around some of my other binders as well as do an envelope refresh. I got some new Cricut or Cricut, however you want to say that, vinyl, and I went all out. I'm so excited to share all of my new goodies with you guys. So let's jump into it. The first thing we're going to do is open up my new binder. She is fresh out of the package and looking really cute. I went shopping today on New Year's Eve because I'm doing a no spend challenge in January. So obviously I had to get my spending in before January started. No, I've been wanting to do this binder refresh or binder switch out for a while. And I just haven't gone up to, it's about an hour and 20 minutes away from my house. So it's almost a 3-hour round trip drive. And so I just hadn't felt like going up there until today. Wanted to do some Christmas shopping as well. I have my personal spending account is broken into 2 binders because they're kind of thin binders. As you can see, they're like almost just shy of half. And I want to have them all in one binder. So we're going to combine my pink and black binder into this one marble binder first and foremost. So I have my little background stickers, shape stickers, and then I also have my vinyl that I made on my machine. This says personal spending. So we're going to get both of those. Looks awesome. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to switch out my pink binder first because that is the funds that I want in the front. And I'm also going to move my key ring over. So this one is a rock charm. So this is a spending. So as you can see, it has a nice cute little dashboard. This dashboard is by Sav Saves. I'll link her down below. Then the first thing that we have is my personal spending, which is just my personal account. So this is any funds that I don't really account for or just things that I want. It's kind of like guilt-free spending if I wanted to buy something like, my vinyl that I got today. Second category in here is self-care. Self-care right now only includes my nail fund, so manicure, pedicure. I get my massage. I get a massage each month, but it comes out like a bill. And then I do get facials every quarter, but that's in my savings challenges. And then my other self-care item is Dysport, which I also get quarterly. Dysport is a form of Botox. And then I have my mini vacay. I like to keep about $500 in my mini vacay. That way, when people ask me to do things, like go on a little girls trip, I can say yes. I just went on a girls trip back in early December, and so that's why there's only $400 in there. Okay, so that binder is done. We're going to do something different with that binder later. And now I'm going to move my black binder categories into here. And I'm going to take out my little boba keyring, and we will be reusing her later. Okay, so this is weekly spending that I do. So my gas fund is my first one in here. I get gas. I actually don't get gas every week. I get gas because I just got a hybrid in September, so every 2 weeks now instead of weekly. Also save a lot of money on gas because of the hybrid, which is awesome. And then I have an eating out fund, so I can go out to eat a couple times a month. I typically will go out with my church youth group or the old church ladies, or with some friends. Then we have groceries. And also with groceries, I have a Costco fund because I like to go to Costco Costco is about also an hour and 20 minutes away, so I don't go very often. I try to go every other month or every quarter. Just kind of depends how low I am on things. The next one is my pets fund. So I have 2 dogs, 2 Yorkies, and a cat. So I'm continually spending money on them. And then my dogs get groomed consistently about every 2 months. And so I have a grooming fund in there as well. And then last but not least, I have a month ahead on all of my bills, which is also works as a buffer in this account. So, and that is, oh, so much better. It's all in one spot. It is spending. I love it. All right, first binder done. The next binder we're going to switch around is going to be my sweet binder. I'm going to put this binder up. I have my future paycheck in this account, then I also have my credit card trackers in here. And I want to put my credit card trackers in its own binder. And so I'm going to move all of my credit card trackers to this black binder because this is very full whenever I've pulled my next paycheck to stuff. First, though, I need to get the vinyl on the front of this. My gosh, it took forever to find. It is, I printed it on white and I can't even see it. Okay, I have it on my transfer tape, so we are just gonna lay that down. I forgot to buy transfer paper, so I'm using packing tape, and it's a little bit more difficult than it should be to lay this vinyl, but we are making it work. Oh, looks fantastic. Okay, so next paycheck. So since I'm switching out my credit card stuff, I am going to push back over here to my credit card envelopes and pull those out. My weekly cash will stay in there. Oh, I should make a vinyl for that. Okay, next paycheck. Oh, that's so much thinner. I like that a lot better. Okay, and then let me get my credit card stuff in here. So I have a few different folders for my credit cards. First, I have this receipt holder, this receipt tracker, and then once a week I go in and I pull all of my cash, and then I do my credit card entries. So I have 2 credit cards that I charge on. They are both Chase credit cards. One is Amazon Chase and the other one is an IHG Chase. Amazon Chase gets me points that I can spend on Amazon, which was really awesome whenever I spent a lot on Amazon. And then the IHG credit card gets me points for IHG Hotels, which is International Hotel Group. So they're across the world, which since I love to travel, really helps me out throughout the year. Okay, so that is in there. And then I have my payment trackers. So when I charge on my credit card, I put them in the register so I know how much I have charged up. And then I pull the cash out of my envelopes and I put them in their payment envelopes. So then that way, whenever I do my stuffing, I can also make my credit card payments at the same time. So I do have some new vinyl for these. So let me get those placed on here. Both of those are now vinyled up. Those look so good. I really like this font, but those little ends are really giving me some problems with the transfer, but they look very cute. Love it. So we have my IHG payment, Amazon Chase payment, and I think I want to put the boba back on here. Okay. Oh, that's lovely. I'm also going to add vinyl titles to my sinking funds. So I have 2 sinking funds binders. It's in one money market account, but I have them broken into sinking funds and long-term sinking funds. So my sinking funds are going to be bills that come up either like quarterly, or sometimes I even pull out monthly because my classroom fund is in here, and I typically pull out of this that fund for my classroom. This can be things like my Costco membership. I have my birthday fund, my Christmas fund, car registration, car maintenance, medical copay, things like that. Those bills that come up once a month or twice a month. Like I have my car insurance, it comes up twice a month in here. Yeah, so those are my regular sinking funds. And then we will also do my my long-term sinking funds. In my long-term sinking funds binder, it's going to be like higher value funds or funds that I don't need to get into that often. And so I have like small emergency funds for myself, for travel, because you never know when you need to travel emergencyly. I have a pet emergency fund, my medical deductibles also in there. And then I have my tithing. And then I save money throughout the year to add to that graduation sinking fund for my niece and godsons. And so that's what's in my long-term sinking funds. And there she goes. That looks great. So there we go. The sinking funds long-term and my regular. The next one we're going to work on is my money market account that's separate from where I spend out of. So I have a money market and checking account over here in these binders. That is my daily, weekly, monthly spending and my sinking funds that I get out of all that. And then these are going to be my like super long term or like future house savings, retirement investments. And it is very separate from this other bank. It doesn't have, I don't have access to this money unless I call. It takes 2 to 3 days to get that money into my account. It's not connected to my credit cards. Once it's in there, it's just kind of in there, it just lives over there. So I found that worked really nice for me. So we're going to get these switched over, and then I wanted to pull my retirement and investments and put it in its own binder. So I'm going to reuse this pink binder for my investments, and then I'm going to have my CDs and then my money market. In the investments binder, it's my retirement and the investments that I do, like IRAs, and I invest in the stock market and things like that. So now we can move I have my Edward Jones CDs in here, and then my money market. So I do have some new vinyl that I want to put on. So we're going to do that. Okay. So I messed that up. That should just say CDs. I will fix that right now. Okay, I fixed the title of that, and then I've pulled a couple of, because it's a little low, so I was thinking maybe I should put, I kind of like this money. Just a little icon, so it looks intentional. CD binder is now complete, and I think my money market account was already set up. No, I still need to cut vinyl for this one, so that is on the to-do list. We have officially refreshed my binders, made them look really cute with the new vinyl. We got a new binder added to the rotation, so let's get those put back on the binder shelf. Thank you for spending today with me, getting my binders all set up for the new year. I appreciate you being here. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.